Hello, I'm Jordan Wallens, and I'm the creator of HedgeSport, also known as SportsGunner. I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I want to thank the folks at Expa Labs for your consideration of my application. Today I'm looking forward to sharing with you a little bit of the concept behind SportsGunner and HedgeSport, a little bit of the background, a little bit of the history, a little bit about myself and my team, and where we're at today. First of all, about me, I grew up in Pasadena, California. I attended Cornell University and University of Michigan School of Business. I worked following graduation for a few years in the trading pits of the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and later worked in asset management for Capital Research and Management Company for 10 years and 4 years for Goldman Sachs Asset Management. I came upon this idea for HedgeSport, SportsGunner. I use the two names because one is the freemium for points version, that's SportsGunner, and the other, HedgeSport, is our dollar for money version. But the concept is this: it's buying and selling shares of players and teams in various sports where underlying value of shares is a direct function of a player or team's ranking. Therefore, think of buying shares in a 20th ranked team. If they rise up to become the 10th ranked team, then you've made 10 points or $10 per share on your investment. Conversely, you can sell short shares of teams and players that you believe are overrated. So, for instance, if a team is highly ranked and undefeated, but you know they're going to fall down the rankings and find their own level, then you would sell short their shares and profit as they decline. It's much like day trading, only instead of having an underlying stock or bond or mutual fund, the underlying is the shares in a team, synthetic sort of virtual shares, if you will, in a team or player. I was issued a United States PTO patent number 8821257 on this concept, namely the trading of shares in players and teams based on underlying ranking. To some degree, this has been attempted before. However, it's always been kind of an affinity market, and what we figured out that no one else really had was how to apply a definitively concrete, really universally accepted, unimpeachable value spectrum, which we found in the form of the rankings. And it applies to any sport, any player, really any endeavor. It could be entertainment, could be weather, could be elections for that matter, but we decided to go with sports. My teammate on this, the developer, was a gentleman named Vincent Rocco. I apologize he's not here with me on this video, but he is certainly present and accounted for and did a superb job developing the site. In addition to our patent, we got coverage a few years back when we first thought this up by the Wall Street Journal in an article titled "The Yanks Lost, Sell, Sell, Sell." We also got coverage in ESPN, the magazine, and ESPN.com, and also sold the concept to ESPN.com Midwest for a bowl season challenge around college football. In short, when I came up with this concept a few years ago, the regulatory environment was such that it wasn't very hospitable to anything that smacked or even was reminiscent of wagering. But in the intervening couple of years, we've seen FanDuel and DraftKings achieve multi-billion-dollar valuations. So I couldn't help but think that perhaps maybe now the time is right, and I am committed. I am grateful for your consideration and look forward to the opportunity to work further on this concept. We've already developed a lot of the design and the wireframes and even the software for it, but the real ace will be the extent to which we could drive traffic and learn to acquire users. That's where I could really use some help. Anyway, thank you again for your consideration. I am honored and looking forward to the process and deeply hopeful that I'll get the chance to work with the folks at Expa Labs, and have a great day. Thank you. This is Jordan Wallens of HedgeSport and SportsGunner.